Alright, hold on. I'm gonna put the YouTube chat box just really quick. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Wait, hold on. Let's put the YouTube chat box. And yeah, let's get started. Okay. It should be visible now. Wait. Okay, let's move the YouTube chat box over here. Okay. Alright. Here we go. And then we also have... Oh yes, right. Let's put the goals over here. All right. Hold on one moment. Okay. It's the goal board for Twitch over here. Wait, it's not over here. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. So, there's supposed to be a goal bar for my Twitch subs. For the subathon. Not the subathon, but for the September. Okay, there it is. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Yahoo! I'm the least chaotic pink bunny mage allowed for me, Cooky Usagida! Good afternoon, everyone! Hello, everybody! So, how you guys all doing today this afternoon? I hope you guys are all doing good! Woohoo! Alright. But yes, welcome to today's stream, everyone! Hi, everybody! How are you guys all doing? So, friendly reminder before we do get started. We do have our September going on. So if you guys are on the Twitch side, please do feel free to check out the September as you guys can get major discounts all September long. Woohoo! So the last day is coming up in just 4 days. So if you guys skipped 5 subs, Valorant will give you an additional sub. Yeah, at no extra cost. Yeah. Do feel free to check it out if you guys are on the Twitch side. But welcome in, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you guys all doing? I hope you guys are all doing awesome. So, today, I have a major announcement to share with you guys today. And it's in regards to tomorrow's event. Woo! We're gonna go over all of the information that you guys gotta know for those of you guys that will be attending tomorrow's event. So, how you guys all doing today? Guys all doing good? How is everybody? Alright. But yes, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a good day. Also, thank you so much for all of you guys' support. And, Malo, thank you! Thank you, Malo, and thank you, The Bull. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you! But yeah, with that being said, everybody, let's get started with today's stream. Alright. Today, we're going to be talking about tomorrow's event. So, if you guys have any questions about tomorrow's event, do feel free to talk about it today because we're going to be discussing everything there is to know. So, I'm so sorry that I didn't announce this information sooner. I only recently got the information. But yeah, do feel free to ask any questions you guys may have about tomorrow's event. But yes, let's talk about tomorrow's event. Okay. So, for those of you guys who may be wondering what tomorrow's event is gonna be, so I'm gonna move the September goal over here so we can still see the goal that's visible. But those of you guys who are wondering about tomorrow, we are going to be headed to the Pop Culture Expo tomorrow! Woo! We're gonna be heading to Ridge, and I'm gonna be a special guest. Yeah! I'm gonna be a special guest at the 7th Annual Pop Culture Expo tomorrow. That's gonna be at Ridge Center. That's gonna be at the Ridge Waimalka. That's formerly known as Prechat. So for those of you guys who grew up with Ridge back in the day, so there's two different names of Ridge. So there's Waimakai and Malka. So it's gonna be taking place at Ridge, and it's going to be at Ridge Mocha and Ridge Waimakai. So those of you guys that don't know, who grew up with Ridge, Waimakai used to be called Downtown, and Malka used to be called Uptown. So those of you guys who are wondering about Ridge. But yeah. It is going to be at the Ridge Mocha, which is formerly Uptown, and also Waimakai, formerly Ridge Downtown. So it's going to be available throughout the event, and it's going to be 2 days. 2 days. Tomorrow and Sunday, I'm going to be heading over to the Pop Culture Expo tomorrow, and I'm going to be a special guest. Woohoo! So, I know you guys have a lot of questions about the event. So, I want to first of all discuss a couple things about what this event is all about. Alright, so I'm going to move the September goal over here. Alright, so for those of you guys who are wondering about what the Pop Culture Expo is, the Pop Culture Expo is a mini convention that is all about collectibles. So this year they added a lot of different themes to this year's Pop Culture Expo. This has been happening for 7 years now, so this is their 7th year hosting the Pop Culture Expo, and it's by a store called HICollectors. So if you guys want to check out HICollector, you guys can go onto their website. So that's HICollector.com. So I'm going to type it in the chat. So if you guys want to learn more, you guys can go check out their website. That is at HICollector.com. Again, that's HICollector.com. If you guys would like to check it out. But yeah, it's going to be taking place at the Ridge Center. And it's going to be at Ridge Malka, which is located by the Macy's side. And then there's also Waimakai, formerly Ridge Uptown and Downtown. So, for those of you guys who don't know, Ridge Malka used to be called Uptown. And it refers to the mall that's facing the mountains. And then the waterward direction, it's called Waimakai. Yeah. It actually used to be called Uptown and Downtown, but they changed it in 2019 to the current names. But people still call it Ridge Uptown and Ridge Downtown nowadays. They still do. I still do. I know, like, for me, I still call it Ridge Downtown and Ridge Uptown. Because I grew up with those name themes. But yeah, I will be at the Ridge Center tomorrow and Sunday. And I'm going to be hosting the 7th Annual Pop Culture Expo. Let's go! Okay, so the first one that you guys are wondering is, where is this located? So here is the thing. Now, I cannot show you guys the exact location of where Makai is going to be, but Ridge does have a website where you can check it out. So I'm gonna show you guys via the Purge website. So, unfortunately, while we cannot show you the exact map location of where it's gonna be, I can give you guys an estimate on Purge's website. Yeah. So, let me show you guys. Hold on. Alright. Let me show you guys real quick at the Purge map. Okay. I'm gonna spawn a web item so you guys can see it. So that way you guys can see what we are talking about. Yeah. VTuber Studio has a feature now where you can install updates of the map and where it's located. Okay, so I cannot give you guys the exact information on where we're going to be located, but Purge on their website does have the information of where Makai and Malka are going to be. So this can give you a good estimate of where Purge is going to be. So, if you go to this side, right? This is the Macy's side, right? You guys see Macy's? So that is the Macy's side. This is the 3rd floor. And right over here, when you go to this side, right? I'm gonna zoom out so you guys can see better. But yeah, check out Purge's website if you guys want to see it. So this is where it's gonna be located. So right on the 3rd floor, you can see the Macy's side. Right over here. So this is what is commonly referred to as Purge Uptown, or as now they call it, Purge Malka. So Purge Uptown, which is called Malka now, is right over here on the Macy's side. And then the former Sears side, where Sears used to be, but Sears is not there anymore, is commonly referred to as the Purge Waimakai, or Purge Downtown. So this is where it's located. So if you guys see the Macy's side, right? It's right over here. Right over here. This is the Macy's side. And then if you guys zoom in just a little bit closer on Purge's website, so this is on Purge's website, so you guys can check this out. It is available on Purge's website, so their official website. But if you guys go over here, this is the movie theater location where the downtown is located. So I can give you guys a map, so that way you guys can figure out where we're gonna be. So we're gonna be located. We are gonna be located. Let's go to the 2nd floor, where we're gonna be. So that's the 2nd floor, right? That's Purge. Purge Uptown. We're gonna be located right... Okay. So, right around... I can give you guys where we're gonna be at. The predictions. So, do you guys see this space right over here? Where the escalator is? So, right around here is where we're gonna be located. So, right around here. As you guys can see on Purge's website, I'm gonna post up Purge's website, so if you guys want to check out the website of Courage, you guys can. It does have all of the locations. Yeah. We're not allowed to showcase exactly where we're going to be located, but from what Courage has told us, this is the map that they provided us, and it's located on their website, so you can go check out Courage's website. So, right over here, where it's located right near Hollister and Sunglasses Hut, that is where we're gonna be. Right over here. Right over here. So right in between K Jewelers and Hollister, and around the time when you go up the escalator, that is where we're gonna be. So if you guys are wondering where we're gonna be tomorrow, we're gonna be right over here. Right around here. But yeah, we are gonna be located on Courage Uptown, now called Courage Malka. That's formerly known as Courage Uptown, for those of you guys who are wondering. But yeah. We're gonna be located at Courage Uptown. So, right over here. Again, if you guys want to check out the Courage map, so you guys can get a good look at what it's going to be for tomorrow, you can check out the website. Again, that is courageonline.com. That's courageonline.com. So that is all I can give you, because we're not allowed to reveal the exact place of where we're going to be, but I can give you guys a good estimate. But they did allow me to showcase the map of it provided on Courage's website. So, right over here. Hi, Galaxy King! No, you're just in time! We're actually explaining about the Pop Culture Expo tomorrow. You're just in time. You're just in time. So, we're talking about tomorrow's event, which is Courage Malka, yeah. Uptown. But, as you guys can see, where we're going to be located, for those of you guys who are going to be attending the Pop Culture Expo tomorrow, right over here is where we're going to be. So, right in between, around Spectrum, and then the escalator that goes up to the second floor. So, let's show you guys the second floor real quick, right? So, if you guys go up to the second floor, there's the escalator, right? And then there's also like Sephora's up there, and then GameStop. So if you guys see like a Sephora and a GameStop that's up on the second floor, but you go down the first floor, and it's right located. So let's go over here. Right located near here. That is where we're gonna be. So right near the escalators. So that is considered to be right up to where Claire's and GameStop are. Yeah. So right over there. As you guys can see. Yeah, we're gonna be up there. But yeah. Again, friendly reminder for those of you guys who just arrived, you guys can follow along where we're gonna be. I cannot exactly show you guys where exactly we're gonna be, but Courage has allowed me to showcase their website, where you guys can spot where we're gonna be. So make sure you guys do check out Courage's website if you guys do want to know the location of where we're gonna be. But yeah, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good, Galaxy. Thank you so much again for joining. Also, friendly reminder, tomorrow we're gonna be at the Pop Culture Expo at Courage. We're gonna be on the Courage Uptown, which is now known as Courage Malka. So, friendly reminder for those of you guys who are going to be participating in tomorrow's event, make sure you guys do stop by at the Courage Malka. Again, that is not Waimakai. Although there is going to be vendors located at Waimakai or Courage Downtown, we are going to be at Courage Uptown. Yeah, we're going to be at Courage Uptown. It's all good? Thank you so much, yeah. But yes, we are going to be at Purge Uptown. So that is where we're going to be. So I'm going to type this in the chat so that way you guys know where we're going to be. So Purge Uptown, Malka. Again, not Waimakai. Not Waimakai. Malka. Purge Uptown. That is where we're going to be. We're going to be right by the escalators, right where Hollister and Mini Q are. That is where we're going to be. Yeah. So right when they usually have the events, we're going to be right over there. All right. Also, no worries. It's all good. It's all good. I'll be sure to do a recap stream when I come back. So just like any other event appearance, like K-pop tournament, Hawaii Video Game Marketplace, KawaiiCon, we will be having a recap. You'll be having a recap. So you guys can see everything that we have been discussing. Yeah. So we will be right there. We will be right there. All right. And as for the flyer, they did give us permission to share the flyer with you guys. So let me show you guys the flyer, what it looks like. So this is what we are allowed to showcase, which is on social media. And if you guys want to follow HICollector, please do follow the website or their Instagram or Facebook for more information. A lot of the information is located right on their website. So again, that's HICollector.com. Make sure you guys go onto their Instagram or their Facebook for additional information because that is where the information is. So, friendly reminder for those of you guys who are looking for the information is on their website, or if you guys want to get the more recent information about, like more information about the Hawaii Video Game Marketplace, make sure you guys go to their Instagram or their Facebook because they update their Instagram and their Facebook on a regular basis. That is where a lot of the recent information for the Video Game Marketplace is either on Facebook or on Instagram. So make sure you guys go onto their Instagram or their Facebook. That is where you guys can get the most recent information about where they are. But yeah, make sure you guys go check them out if you guys want to learn more information about it. It is either available on their website, their Instagram, or their Facebook. So, that is what it is. So, comics, there's going to be comics, there's going to be Pokemon, there's going to be Labubu, Godzilla, Star Wars, Hot Wheels, Funko Pops, 3D cards, anime, retro games, and so much more. So, for all different sorts of fandoms, there is something for everyone. And it is also free. That's the thing. You do not need to buy a ticket to go to the Pop Culture Expo. This is a free event, and it is open to anybody. So anybody can go. Anybody can check it out. But we are going to be at the Pop Culture Expo tomorrow as a special guest. Woohoo! So look forward to it. There's going to be plenty of vendors and plenty of different cosplayers. So look forward to it. All right. Do you guys have any questions or any concerns about tomorrow? Anybody have any questions or any concerns about tomorrow? All right. Anybody have any questions or any concerns? Okay. Alright. But yes, friendly reminder, for those of you guys who do want to learn more, make sure you guys go onto their Facebook, their Instagram, or their website for the most recent information. That is where their recent information for the Pop Culture Expo is. Right over there. So yeah, you can go check it out. Alright. Anybody else have any questions before we go over to the rules and the gift-giving policies? Yeah. I wanted to make sure I go over everything and what we're going to be providing as well as the rules. So that way, when tomorrow comes, that way you guys are in the know of, okay, what to do and what not to do. Okay, first of all, yes, we are gonna have an autograph session tomorrow, and these are what our photo cards are gonna look like. So, if you guys were wondering what our photo cards are gonna look like, they're gonna look like this. I did pick them up yesterday, so I did want to pick them up yesterday, so you guys can go check them out. But if you guys are wondering what our photo cards look like, they're gonna look like this. So, you guys can see, we're gonna zoom it in so you guys can see them. But yes, this is what it's gonna look like. So the photo cards are gonna look like this, and they are gonna be provided. Hi, Subway! Good afternoon, welcome! We are talking about tomorrow's event. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. We're talking about tomorrow. So, we are gonna be at the Pop Culture Expo tomorrow. We're gonna be at Purridge Uptown tomorrow. And we're gonna be there all 2 days. So we're gonna be there from 10 a.m. both days, HST. Yeah. Both days. But yeah, we're gonna be at Purridge Uptown tomorrow, and we're gonna be at Purridge Uptown on Sunday. So, if you guys are gonna be going, you guys have any questions, any concerns, please feel free to ask me anything about what it's gonna be all about. But yeah, that is our announcement. So we're going over everything. So all the rules, any questions you guys may have, what's it gonna be like, everything. But yes, I do want to say this as a friendly reminder, because of the photo cards, I only printed out about, at the most, like 20 photo cards. It's gonna be limited to 1 per person. So, friendly reminder, I will try to print out more, since where we're gonna be having the event tomorrow is located right near a photo printing shop. So, if I do need to print out more, I can go print out some more. But do be aware that the photo cards are gonna be limited to 1 per person. So, I'm gonna explain that more in the rules. But yes, 1 per person for the photo cards. Also, the autographs will be free. So if you guys do come out and you guys want me to sign something, then I will be more than happy to sign it for you. As long as it is safe for work. Alright. Yeah, thank you so much. You actually might be wondering why the photo cards are very familiar. That's because for those of you guys who went to KawaiiCon earlier this year, they are the exact same ones. Yeah. Those of you guys who went to KawaiiCon might remember it, but they are the exact same photo cards that we had at KawaiiCon earlier this year. So that's why they're pretty familiar. And the last time I went to these events, they were actually pretty popular, and we only had about 2 left. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, really excited. All right. Does anybody have any questions or any concerns about the photo cards or any of the events that we have? Does anybody have any concerns or any questions? I want to make sure that I can answer all of your guys' questions before we head on out to tomorrow. All right. Any questions or any concerns? But yeah. Again, if you guys do want to check out HICollectors website, we do have HICollectors website where you guys can check out more additional information. Right over here. You guys want to learn more about the Pop Culture Expo. All right. Any other questions or any concerns before you move on about how it's going to work? Okay. Alright. Now, let's go over the next one. Now, these are important because these are all about the rules. So, we want to go over every single one of the rules and the policies to make sure, you know, we provide a safe and fun experience for those of you guys who are going to be coming by tomorrow. Alright. For those of you guys who are going to be coming on by, we're going to have some rules. So, I'm going to go over them. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. But yeah, we're gonna go over them. Alright. So, let's go over the rules about tomorrow's Pop Culture Expo. So for those of you guys who are gonna be coming on over. Okay. So let's go over the rules first, and then we'll go over the gift giving policy after. Because we're gonna be accepting gifts. We're gonna be accepting fan mail, or we're gonna be accepting gifts. So those of you guys who are wondering, yes, we are gonna be accepting fan mail and gifts. So, but first, let's go over the rules really quick, just so that we're on the same page. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know at any time. I'll be more than happy to answer your guys' questions that you guys may have. But for those of you that are new here, yahoo! My name is Cooky Usagida. I'm the least chaotic Pink Bunny Mage you'll ever meet. I am a Pink Bunny Mage from VTuber Expo, and I mainly do events and also stream a variety of different games. Yeah, mainly streaming tactical and mecha games and fighting games. But yes, I mainly do a lot of events, especially focusing on the Bunny Hawaii market. So I mainly do events across Bunny Hawaii, and then more than recently, I'm also expanding to the mainland as well. So I'm pretty excited. But yeah, nice to meet you guys. So let's go over the rules. All right. Number 1. As this is going to be taking place in Bunny Hawaii, please remember to follow all of the rules as HICollector and the laws as well. Keep in mind that all rules with HICollector as well as the laws are going to be applied for this event. So please do remember that all rules and the laws will be applied. That means please do be respectful to all of the guests, the volunteers, and the attendees. So HICollector has been working really hard to put this event together, and they have been working extremely hard to not only put this event together for everyone, for all of us, but they have been working really hard to organize this event and invite us. So please remember to also respect the HICollector staff as well, because, you know, they have worked really hard to put this event together. So let's respect all the guests, all the volunteers, and the other attendees that are also going to be participating within this event too. So, yeah. Also, make sure you guys do show you guys appreciation, because HICollector's been working really hard to put this all together. And also invite me too, so please do thank them. Yeah. Alright. Number 2. I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking me, will I be accepting pictures? The answer is yes. But here is the thing. If you're going to be taking pictures with me, please remember to ask permission first. So I want to make this really, really, really clear, because this is going to be a convention event. Please remember to ask first before taking any pictures or videos, right? And anything related to Pop Culture Expo, please do use this hashtag, Pop Culture Expo. I will more than likely be featuring it on my social media as well as on my stream, so please do feel free to use this hashtag, Pop Culture Expo. Again, that's hashtag Pop Culture Expo. For those of you guys who are wondering about Pop Culture Expo, that is where we're going to be. We're going to be there. Yeah. Hashtag Pop Culture Expo. But yeah, make sure you guys do use that hashtag. Also, friendly reminder too. And by the way, if you guys are on Discord, you guys want to join my Discord server, I do have a Discord. Do feel free to join my Discord right over here. You guys can stay tuned for more additional information. And feel free to hang out with other Cooky Nation buddies as well. I'm gonna post this up on YouTube as well, so you guys can go check it on out. But we're gonna be right over there. But yeah, friendly reminder for those of you guys who do want to join my Discord, it is located right over there. Alright. But yes, Number 2, please remember to ask permission first before taking pictures. Okay? I do want to make this really, really clear for those of you guys who are going to be attending. Any pictures or videos, please remember to ask first. Ask permission first. Alright? So just a friendly reminder for those of you guys who are going to be attending tomorrow's Pop Culture Expo. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the Pop Culture Expo. So, yeah! But I do want to also make that clear as well. Please remember to ask permission first. Okay. Next one. Alright. Next reminder. Pop Culture Expo is a family-friendly event. So, because this event is going to be a family-friendly event, there will be minors that will be present. There's going to be minors. Alright? I want to make this really, really clear. There will be minors that will be present. So, I want to make this really clear. Minors will be at this event. There's going to be minors. So, do keep this in mind. When you guys are interacting with me, when you guys are throughout the Pop Culture Expo, please do be mindful of not only your language, but be mindful of your actions, because there will be minors that will be there. So, that means no foul language, no vulgar language. That means please do not be using vulgar language or using any language that is not appropriate for a convention. So do keep this in mind when you guys are going to be at the Pop Culture Expo. That means if you guys are going to be at the booth tomorrow or throughout the weekend, please do be mindful, because there's going to be minors that are present. So please be mindful of that, because it is a family-friendly event and minors are going to be present. Your actions and your language must be very, very careful. Yeah. Also, next one. So, I want to talk about this because there's going to be autographs and photo cards that are going to be available too, yeah? So, I want to talk about this as well, because there's going to be autographs and there's going to be photo cards as well that are going to be present at this event. Alright, so let's talk about the photo cards and the autographs. Please do note that because of the limited photo cards that I printed out, if there are any more photo cards that do run out before the event both days, that means Saturday and Sunday, I will be printing out more, but please do note that we're going to be limiting the photo cards to 1 per guest. So each guest will be receiving only 1 photo card. So that way everybody can have at least a photo card. So just to make sure that everybody has a photo card and everybody is able to get an autograph and a photo card, we are going to be limiting it to 1 per guest. Yeah. So friendly reminder. Just as a reminder. So that way everybody can have one. Yeah. The autographs! Autographs do not have this restriction. It's just the photo cards. Also, if you guys want me to autograph your guys' photo cards, feel free to let me know and I'll be more than happy to sign your guys' photo cards. Yeah. But yeah. That's gonna be pretty much it. The autographs do not have this restriction. It's just the photo cards themselves. So for those of you guys who are gonna be requesting for a photo card, in case if we do run out, I'll be more than happy to print out more. Because where we're gonna have the meet and greet is located right near a photo printing station. So we'll be printing those out. So more than happy to, yeah. More than happy to print more of them out. Yeah. But do be mindful that it's going to be 1 per person. So 1 per person for the photo cards. Alright. Does anybody have any questions or any concerns about the photo cards or the autograph before we go over to the next one? Alright. If you guys have any additional questions or any additional concerns, please do feel free to let me know. Again, if you guys want to join my Discord, I do have my Discord right over here and my Bacon's page as well. So you guys can ask me anything about the event if you guys want to. It'll be located right over here. Right over here. Now, this will be my last event appearance for the month of September. So, just as a heads up, this will be my last event appearance for the month. So, we're not going to have any more event appearances for the month of September after this. I think we have a couple more event appearances for this year, but after that, that's going to be pretty much it. So, I think we have about, like, 2 or 3 more event appearances after this. Or 4. I'm not so sure yet. I got to check my schedule. But yeah, those of you guys who are wondering about the Pop Culture Expo's tomorrow event appearance, this is what we're going to be going over today. Alright. Do you guys have any additional questions or any concerns? But yeah, if you guys have any additional questions or concerns, feel free to let the HICollectors staff know or let me know. But yeah, I look forward to tomorrow's Pop Culture Expo. And yes, we're going to be doing a recap stream. Just with any other event, we're going to do a recap. So feel free to check out the event and the recap. Yeah. We're going to be having those recaps. Yeah. Alright. Does anybody else have any questions or any concerns? Alright, I'm going to go hydrate real quick and then we're going to go over the others. Alright, am hydrated, buddy. Okay. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions about the event, please do not hesitate to ask me at any given time. I'll be more than happy to answer your guys' questions about tomorrow's Pop Culture Expo. I want to make sure that I make this as clear as possible with all of those that are going to be attending. So, if anyone has any questions, any concerns, please do not hesitate to ask me. But yeah. Okay. The next one we're going to be going over. Yes. For those of you guys that are wondering if we're going to be accepting fan mail. Because I had some people that have asked me, Cooky, are you going to be accepting fan mail and fan gifts? And the answer is yes. We will be accepting fan mail and we will be accepting fan gifts for this event. So, for this event, yes, we will be accepting fan mail and gifts. However, please do keep this in mind when you do decide to gift me something. So, if you guys are going to bring a gift, please do keep these in mind. So, we're going to go over all of them so that way we can go over all of the gift policies. So that way, for those of you guys that are going to be attending tomorrow, you guys can see what the rules are going to be. But yeah, let's go over the rules. Alright, number 1. This is important. All of the gifts will be inspected. So please make sure that when you guys bring gifts, they are going to be inspected. So friendly reminder for those of you guys who want to bring any fan gifts, fan mail for me, please make sure that they are inspectable. Because here's the thing. We are going to be inspecting every single one of the gifts that you guys bring. So just as a friendly reminder, please make sure that when you guys do bring presents, that they are subject to inspection. This is to ensure safety, right? So make sure if you guys are going to bring a gift, please make sure that they are ready for inspection. Yeah. This is for everybody's safety. So that way, we can ensure that safety is across the board. Yeah. Very important. But yes, if you have any fan mail you guys want to give me presents, for example, please make sure the gifts that you do present are subject to inspection. So just as a friendly reminder, every single gift, fan mail that you guys bring is subject to inspection. Alright, next one. This is very important as well. This gift policy is important because it talks about what gifts can you and you cannot give. Yeah. Alright, let's go over the next one. Alright. So, there are gifts that are not going to be allowed. And I'm going to go over them right now. Please make sure that all gifts are family friendly. That means no NSFW items. That also includes NSFW fan art. So please do not gift any NSFW items. That also includes NSFW art. Please do not gift those. Alright. No NSFW items, no perishables, no hazards, no weapons, no flammables, no aerosols, no money, or other dangerous items that are in violation of the state. Please do not gift those. Those are going to be strictly forbidden. So, if we catch anybody that is gifting any of these things, we're going to have to, unfortunately, give it back. Yeah. So, yes. Please do not gift money. No, gift cards are fine. Gift cards are completely fine. We do have acceptable gifts of what cannot be given and what can't be given. But yes, no NSFW items. That includes fan art. No perishables, no hazards, no weapons, no flammables, no aerosols, no money, and no dangerous items. They will be given back. So please make sure that when you're going to be getting gifts, please make sure that they are all family friendly and do follow the rules of HICollector and the law. Yeah. And remember, no heavy or large items. Please do not gift me bulky or heavy items. Yeah. Because keep in mind, we're going to be carrying them back to the HQ. So all of the gifts that you guys are going to be providing for tomorrow's event, they're going to be gifted. We're going to have to carry them back to the HQ. So, because we're carrying these gifts back to the HQ, we do want you guys to understand that we cannot gift any heavy or bulky items. Yeah. That is important. Alright. And the reason why we said no heavy or large items is because we're carrying all of them back to the HQ. So, photo cards are okay. So, like, K-pop photo cards are okay. Labubu is okay. So, trinkets, for example, like Labubu, those are okay. So, let's go over the acceptable gifts, though. If you have fan letters or fan art that is safe for work, those are acceptable. So, fan letter, fan mail, that is completely acceptable. So, like, fan art, for example, that's safe for work. Fan letters, for example, those are completely acceptable. And trinkets, for example, such as Labubu, for example, Labubu blind boxes, or Labubu clothes, right? Or Nami, or trinkets, yes. Those are acceptable. Those will be acceptable, right? Small posters, for example, those are going to be acceptable. So small posters, trinkets, small figurines, those are going to be acceptable, right? Just make sure they are not NSFW, they do not have weapons or hazards, they're not food. If you want to gift food, please do so via a gift card. Do not give any food or drinks. We are not going to be accepting it. But if you do want to give me perishables, the closest thing that I do ask is for a gift card. But those of you guys who do want to give food, please do so via a gift card instead of gifting the perishables. Yeah. For those of you guys who are going to want to give me food or drinks, it's best to do so via a gift card. Yeah. Or a gift certificate. And yes, K-pop photo cards. Those are also acceptable. So if you have any K-pop photo cards you guys want to give me, like any BTS photo cards you guys want to give me, then those are acceptable as well. Those are acceptable items that you can give me. So any of the stuff, like Labubu blind boxes, safe for work fan letters or fan art, gift cards, please do not give perishables. Again, if you want to gift me food, please do not gift perishables. Please instead gift a gift card or gift certificate to a restaurant or a bubble tea place instead. Yeah. It's also because of safety reasons too, yeah. So we want to make sure, like, for safety reasons, you know, we do not give any food items. Yeah. That's for safety reasons. Those are there for safety reasons. Yeah. So no perishables, but gift cards are okay. Gift cards are okay. Like to a restaurant or to a boba tea shop, those are fine. Those are fine. Alright. And last but not least, when you guys are gonna be gifting gifts, all fan mail must be labeled as follows. So I'm gonna write them down in the chat. This is very important so that way we know who it is, because there's gonna be a lot of fan mail that's gonna be present. Okay. Please do give gifts as follows. So the gift must say Hi VTuber Expo, because I am a Hi VTuber Expo affiliated VTuber. Present for Cooky Usagida. So please say Hi VTuber Expo, present for Cooky Usagida on the label. It could be using a sticky note too. So if it has a sticky note or a label, that way we know who it is. Yeah. That way we know that the gift is going to Cooky Usagida, because there's going to be a lot of vendors that are going to be there. There is going to be a lot of vendors and a lot of people. So you want to make sure that we know where the gifts are going to. Yeah. So if we label them, it'll be a lot easier. But yeah, does that include gift cards too? Yes, that also includes gift cards. So if you're going to be giving a gift card, for example, that also includes that too. Yeah. So perishables is like food and drinks. So any food or any drinks, those are not allowed to be gifted. That is for safety reasons. Yeah. But if you do want to give food and drinks, you can give gift cards and gift certificates. Those are fine. Those are fine. Alright. Again, if you guys have any other questions or any concerns, please don't hesitate to let Cooky Usagida or the HICollectors staff know. If you guys have any questions, any concerns about the Pop Culture Expo or the gift policy, for example, please do not hesitate to let me know. Feel free to answer any questions, ask any questions that you guys may have. I do want to make that clear. I do want to make that clear. All right. And then that's pretty much it for the gift policy, the fan mail and the gift policy that we have for the Pop Culture Expo. So, if you guys are wondering about what the Pop Culture Expo looks like, you guys can check out on YouTube. There's some really good videos about the Pop Culture Expo. So, I can recommend a couple of them if you guys want to see what it looks like. So, I'll link them down in the chat if you guys want to check it out. But there's a couple really good ones that I can recommend. So, for those of you guys who are wondering about what the Pop Culture Expo looks like, let me link them. So, there's several different videos that I recommend if you guys want to see what it looks like, so you guys can see. what the event looks like. So I recommend you guys watch a couple of these videos. Right over here. Right over here. Yeah. These ones. That way you guys can get familiar with what the gifts look like. Not the gifts, but the event looks like. So for those of you guys that are new to the Pop Culture Expo and want to learn more, here is a couple recommendations. So I recommend you guys check out those videos out. Those videos are definitely give you a very good familiarity of what the Pop Culture Expo is. Yeah. I recommend it. I recommend it. But yeah, you guys want to learn more about the Pop Culture Expo, I do recommend you guys check out those videos. It's definitely really helpful. So you guys can get familiar with the events. But yeah. Okay. Also, again, thank you guys all so much for your guys' support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. So, again, thank you guys all so much for supporting me. I know this year has been quite a busy year over here, but I want to say thank you, everyone, for your guys' support. I really, really appreciate every single one of you guys. And, you know, this year has been such a busy year with all these event appearances, you know, across the U.S., but I'm really, really happy to have a lot of support. And again, thank you so much for almost to 700 on YouTube. Let's go! Thank you! We are 700 on YouTube. Woo! Thank you, everyone! But yes, friendly reminder for those of you guys who are going to the Pop Culture Expo, please do read the rules. It is located on my social media. It's also on Instagram. So if you guys want to check out Instagram, it's also on Instagram too. Yeah, the Pop Culture Expo. But yes, please do make sure you guys do get familiar with the rules. Make sure you guys do get familiar with, you know, what the Pop Culture Expo is going to be before tomorrow. And have fun. Most of all, have fun. I'm very, very excited to be hosting the Pop Culture Expo meet and greet. So yeah, I say getting familiar with the Pop Culture Expo or any convention definitely does help. Definitely. So that way you know what you want to do. Yeah. I would definitely say if you're going to be going to the Pop Culture Expo or any event, definitely do get familiar with a convention before you do go, so that way you know what to do and plan. Yeah. It definitely does help. Definitely does help. Alright. Any questions or any concerns about the Pop Culture Expo? Any questions or any concerns before we do head on out? But yeah, I think we're pretty much done for today in regards to discussing about it. Okay, let's talk a little bit about a couple things before we do head on out. So, our September event is still ongoing. Friendly reminder, our September event is still ongoing. It's going to be ongoing until October 1st. So, if you guys do want to give a gifted sub, you guys are more than welcome to. Also, friendly reminder, they are optional, but are always, always appreciated. Thank you guys all so much again for your guys' support. I know this year has been such a busy year, and I am so, so, so sorry that I haven't been able to stream as much as I really wanted to. I really do enjoy streaming and spending time with you guys. So, again, I am so sorry that we haven't been able to stream as much this year. I know this year has been a really, really busy year with all these events that are going on, all these appearances. But you guys have been showing up at all my event appearances, and I appreciate you guys all so much. So thank you so much. It really means a lot. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, thank you again for all of your support. And yeah, let's have fun tomorrow at the Pop Culture Expo. Let's have fun. All right. If you guys have any other questions or any concerns, please do feel free to join my Discord server and check out my Bacon's page. Last but not least, again, with the streams, we won't be having streams on Saturday or Sunday because I will be at the Pop Culture Expo. Yeah. But in the meantime, please do feel free to check out my YouTube channel. I've been uploading a lot of YouTube videos in the meantime. And I actually just recently uploaded a new Cooky clip. Again, I want to give a quick shout out actually to the recent Cooky clippers. So let's actually give them a shout out. So for the most recent Cooky clip. Hold on. Hold on. But yes! Oh. Hold on. The Cooky clip. Shout out. Let's check out the most recent. Okay. So I'm gonna shout them out via my Twitch. So I will do that. But shout out to the recent Cooky clipper that posted it on YouTube. So I'm gonna shout them out real quick. But Kim and Shopal, thank you for posting up the most recent Cooky clip. But yes, that is our most recent Cooky clip was done by Red Shopal. Thank you so much again for the Cooky clip. I always appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, they recently did a Cooky clip and we posted it up on YouTube. So go check them out. And also thank them for clipping me as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much for clipping me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. But yeah. They were the ones that recently clipped me. So again, thank you so much again for the clip. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah. Make sure you guys go check out the clip if you guys want to check it out. But yeah. Do you guys have any additional questions or any additional concerns? I'm gonna have a raid with Ariel Nonobushi because it's been a while since I checked out Ariel Nonobushi's channel. So I want to give them all the support. But yes, any additional questions that you guys have before we conclude the stream for today? Alright. But yes, I am gonna be heading on out. Gonna be getting ready for my convention appearance tomorrow at Pop Culture Expo! Woohoo! So, with that being said, everybody, thank you so much. Bye, have fun. Thank you! Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so excited to be a special guest. Aw, thank you guys all so much again for the support. Thank you. Thank you all so much for appearing at these events. Thank you. It really means a lot. You know, this year has been a really busy year with all these event appearances. Not to mention, it's my 5th anniversary too, so it's been busy. It's been a busy year this year. But yeah. Thank you again all so much. You guys' support means a lot to me, and you guys showing up and supporting me at all these event appearances means a lot. Again, thank you guys all so much. It's been really awesome. Again. Thank you, everybody. All right. But with that being said, any other questions or any additional concerns before we get ready to raid Ariel Nonobushi? Anybody else have last minute questions or concerns? before we get ready to head on over. Alright, any other questions? Any other concerns? Just want to make sure any questions are answered. Okay. So yeah, thank you all so much. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you guys all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for your support at these events. It really means a lot to me. With that being said, everybody, we're gonna get ready to raid Aria Dorobashi YouTube. This will be it. Twitch, get ready, because we're gonna be raiding the wonderful Aria Dorobashi, who's playing Peak right now. So make sure you guys go check them out. Alright. The raid message, raid time. Thank you, everybody. Okay, everyone. Thank you all so much again. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys all after the Pop Culture Expo. Thank you. With that being said, Otsu Cookie, thank you. Otsu Cookie. I hope to see you guys all at the Pop Culture